MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you, right?
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Victor Oladipo, Kevin Love out there with Butler. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Butler. Lots of room. Good.
You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes what the defense allows.
Outside Thibault. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Little. Covered by Love. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Heat. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Now here's Thibault. Lillard right side. On the wing, Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Now here's Love. Fades. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, some big guys look a little off balance operating from the mid-range. Love is rock solid.
Simons outside. Lowry against Lillard. Back to Simons. From deep. The rebound by Lowry. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, B.A., but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong. A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Simons. Offensive rebound. Nurkic's shot is good.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
Pass to Butler. And here's Lowry. Back to Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Takes a 13-footer. And Miami again with the bucket.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Portland.
Timeout called. Portland.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Fans who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Little. Reddish is checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Simons. The Heat with the lead.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Lillard. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Pass to Sharp. Takes the three. Miami grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
The first free throw is good.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. And so Hero nails both of them.
After receiving heavy criticism in his second year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to the Cobra. Fires for three. Miami, no good that time either. Portland trailing here. Now Reddish. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Fires from deep. The Cobra can't hit. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Lillard double team. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Hero. He's guarded closely. The baseline J is off the mark. They push it up 4-on-3. Here's Reddish. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. From deep three-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
And time to Big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got Jimmy Butler, Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's the Cobra in at the 1. Here's Sharp, an 11-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method. Even in the three-point focus modern game, and for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
And he drops the first. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. And so he hits both. And here's Simons. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Pass to Winslow. Back to Thibault. Outside Winslow. Over Butler. And too long on the shot.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
The Cobra can't hit. Outside Thibault. The 3. No luck on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Pass to the Cobra. From 12 feet. Here's Love. And the layup is good. Love's got 6.
Well, how does Love come up with this? Effort, energy. Look at the competitive spirit.
Now here's Thibault. Back to Winslow. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And it's Butler with the jam.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Now here's Simons. Up and over Lowry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning.
First one falls for him.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Vincent's checked in for Love. Both good from the line that time.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Here's Vincent. Back to Lowry. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Simons passes to Thibault. Puts up a three. The Trailblazers rebound. Nurkic's shot is good.
This is where Nurkic looks to capitalize. With these results, you understand why.
2 minutes.
Oladipo outside.
2 minutes.
Lowry to pass to Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. Winslow with the defensive effort. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Here's Nurkic, and the shot's good. Now just a three-point Heat lead.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
For three, Oladipo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
Timeout called. Portland. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
So Portland ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here from Miami. Yurtsevens checked in for Adebayo. Martin comes in for Butler. Strus, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Hero in for Vincent. Now here's Lillard. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
Lowry. And the layup is good off the glass. Lowry's got 5 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Lillard. Here's Eubanks. He's covered by Yurtseven. And here's Reddish. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Impressive play by Cam Reddish, capable of throwing it down.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Strus the pass to Yurtseven. Martin inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Sharp. Got it. And now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Matisse Thybulle out there with Nasir Little. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. There's Simons with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Thibault, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Simon's shot is good.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Thibault against Adebayo. Thibault passes to Nurkic. And the layup falls. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lowry finds Adebayo. To the middle. And Oladipo with the basket on the assist from Adebayo.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Lillard against Lowry. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
Free throw good, Lillard. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
And it's all from three-point range.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
A shot by Butler, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Thibault passes to Simons. Over Oladipo. The offensive rebound. Thibault. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to the Cobra. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Heat. And it's Love missing. Portland leading. Now here's Lillard. Banked it in off the glass. Simon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Adebayo. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 13 feet out. Second chance shot. Little's shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now a timeout called by Miami.
In his third season, Nazir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
Fans in the building. Time to get loud for your Blazer dancers.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Watford comes in for Little. Reddish is checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Simons. You know, talking about Little, his 2021-22 season was cut short after suffering a shoulder tear, Smitty.
BA, I hated that. Prior to that injury, Little was having the best stretch of his career, averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds on 45% shooting and 40% from 3 in 13 games.
Here's the Cobra. And the shot goes in. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Miami. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reddish, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Second team foul.
Solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
At the line for Portland, Cameron Reddish. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
He's perfect from the line this time. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Adebayo passes to Hero to the paint. Here's the Cobra. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And they recover it. Here's the Cobra. And it's Portland with a rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Cameron Reddish. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Heat making a change here.
Substitution
Going
on the
with
court.
almost an entire new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Little comes in for Watford. Thibault, he's checked in for Reddish. And Simon has subbed in for Sharp. Setting the floor for Miami. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. Here's Little. Adebayo with it. Pass to the Cobra. To the left wing. Nurkic against Adebayo. Fires it from 18. Shot's good by the Cobra.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Simons from behind the arc. Portland again missing.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Thibault. And Adebayo with the basket. On the assist by Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Simons. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. They get it back. Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. Pass to Oladipo. Here's the Cobra, defended by Lillard. Oladipo up top. Here's the Cobra. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Assisted by
Now just a
Victor
two-point Portland
Oladipo.
lead. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Lillard passes to Thibault.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This is why Lillard's teammates view him as a leader, because they trust him to make big shots.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Time in Portland. Here
They're trailing by 5.
Dancers.
A minute 53 left in the game. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lot. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Butler. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 6 assists here tonight.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Here's Lillard. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Oladipo. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Playing with purpose. Oladipo thriving under pressure and rising once again to the occasion.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And it's tied up with that one.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Counted. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
That was a tough finish, but still, the D has to push Lillard further away than that.
To take the lead. Shot's good by the Cobra.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Lillard right side. There's Simons with a 3. The shot no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Timeout called. Portland. They're trailing by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Adebayo. Here's the Cobra. And he sinks it.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Lillard outside. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Miami, Victor Oladipo. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Lillard can't get it to go. Here's Butler. So it's Miami picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city? I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community. but what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, you know? And they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
I mean, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job, so I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, you got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
Ask
I
a
think
question.
it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly. This isn't just some cynical marketing ploy. You know, it's a legitimate desire to do good in this community.
Okay, thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, for sure. And to answer your question, there's not one thing that I'm excited by. You know, it's just an idea that I get to use my platform, you know, my position in society to help people. You know, it's always been one of the most exciting things about being a pro athlete to me, at least. You know, so as soon as I got to the league, you know, I made sure I had a plan in place to go by doing that.
And the organization has helped you with that?
Without a doubt. You know, they've let me know that I've got their full support, which I'm so thankful for. You know, but it's up to me and my team to drive this, so I think that's really cool as well. You know, if it was them telling me what to do, I could see why people will have an issue with it, but it's not like that at all.
That's great. Sounds like the city will be lucky to have you around, MP.
Thanks, man.